Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of the Hardcore series. In today's episode, I pick up from the end of the last video, going to explore the Far End Islands. I also do some exploring to find another stronghold for a Sandooper build. I take on an ocean monument and set up a base for the farms in the end. Let's get into it. I wander around the Far End Islands, finding the first of 2 end cities, both with ships. I leave 3 shulkers at the entrance, then start disposing of the rest of them. I make it up to the first ship, collecting an elytra, but I've decided to keep walking for the most part of the series. It'll take a while to walk everywhere, but it'll also make for decorated pathways and prettier builds. After I got the great view from up here on the floor, I leave and head over to start on the end base. I make a chest and organise my items near a gateway, then dig out an area for a teleporter, making a small mistake that I come back to fix later. Here I put 3 items in the dropper, as that's the amount of times I will have to relog to activate the Ender Pearl, and I don't want to mess with the one I have at my base. I headed home to drop off the items, then add an addition to my home base teleporter. I put in an Etho hopper clock to disable this teleporter for up to 5 minutes. I only put in enough items for 2 minutes, but not enough to activate the dark green line. When I do activate the dark green line, I can button spam as much as I like, and it will never move the items from the dropper fast enough to clear out the items, tripping the Ender Pearl. When I press the birch button, the blue line will activate and stay on for the 2 minutes, blocking the dropper from activating from the white line, meaning it won't move any items when I relog. Although, speaking of Ender Pearls, I added another one next to the hopper clock, as they only keep redstone loaded in the chunk they are in. Now if I press this birch button, I can teleport straight into the end. I did do some movie magic, editing down a trip all the way here and back home to test it out after fixing this red wall I misplaced at the start of the episode. Up here I have an end gateway and some plans for an Enderman and Shulker farm off in the void out this way. That will be for next episode though. I head back home for materials, leaving once again to find another stronghold. On my way, I found a mushroom biome, killing some of the mushrooms for food on the way through. And had one of the eyes explode. I also found a mangrove swamp, collected a sapling for the new wood type. Also finding a little frog guy. While on the ocean, the next stronghold was under this monument. I dug down, finding both a mineshaft and the stronghold, getting interrupted with mining fatigue on the way down. I placed in all the eyes, then spent some time clearing out the room. While digging, I kept getting mining fatigue. Jumping into the lava was a nice display of joy. I built up a nether portal and a nice boat path for an easy access back here. I then spent some time in the monument killing the guardians so I could dig out the rest of the portal room in peace. I get back to the portal room, finding a zombie piglin. I thought it'd be funny to hit him into the end, then realised what I'd done. I put in a boat as well to remedy not getting pummeled into the void. I grab the materials I needed and head back, finishing off the room, growing some red mushrooms to destroy the portal frames. If anyone wants to follow the sand duper and or collection system, both of the tutorial links will be in the description. I start building up the first of the pistons, and here is where the foreshadowing from earlier happens. I build up an area around the obsidian as to not fall off and head back to keep building up the machine. Falling in once more. I head back home and grab all the dyes for the concrete colours: orange, cyan, pink, red, dark green, the rest. Putting them into a bundle to save on inventory space and heading back. Here is the full build. I've added some extra decoration and made the room way bigger than I needed. I did change the input to an observer and jukebox rather than a lever. Sometimes it doesn't turn off, but that's the price of it being pretty, and that's okay with me. I crafted all the concrete colours, placing them plus some sand and gravel in a nearby chest, before adding some walls and a gate above the portal, then starting on the collection system. I did a quick pit stop at home, grabbing everything I needed, then jumping into the end. Building this took me some time, so here is another quick movie magic cut. I added the water and glass for the collection system before returning to the overworld to start up the machine. I fill up my inventory to keep from picking up everything when going into the end again. I placed in the missing ice and turned on the collection system, letting it run for about 5 minutes. I turn it all off on the second try and organize all the drops into the first 3 chests on either side. This is all the sand, gravel and red sand drops on this side, just double for the other side, and that's the drop rate. This should help with any upcoming builds where I'll need a bunch of concrete, sand or glass. I made my way home and built a small lava farm for any time I need more, as I got sick of trying to find lava ponds in the overworld and don't have an easy way to find more in the nether. After that, I went to gather a bunch of leaves and materials for a flying machine. I rename a name tag Bait and head into the far lands in the end. I destroy a pathway and start on the flying machine. I want it to pop up, level with the floor, then get pulled down, able to fly off, keeping my little base area Enderman free. I tested it a couple times before getting the sticky situation achievement and building a satellite island off in the void. I clear out all the netherrack blocks and try out the flying machine, keeping my elytra available for any accidents. While building out here, I had it fly off back to base twice before putting in some obsidian to keep it here until I'm ready. I made a safe area out of leaves as nothing will spawn on them, and the torch will stop any endermen spawning on any of the other blocks as well. I head back over to the Far Islands base just to demonstrate the builds there so far. I do want something small over in the corner in a later episode, but I'm quite happy with how it is now. I'd like to thank you all for watching this episode, and if you are still here, please hit the like and subscribe buttons as you seem to like what I'm doing, and I'll see you all again next week. Next episode will be some more farms and some decorating of old farms. I would really like to make this world an enjoyable place to walk or fly around, not just a world that works as is.